How's it going, everybody? It's Pete J for Pete _ J on YouTube, PJ Play on Twitch. And we are coming to you back from the garage. We're working on our, I can't say this. I really wish I could. Zongying, That's as close as you're gonna get from me. I'm sorry, but I really wish. What could I call it? The ZX. Let's just call it the ZX. So I'm working on the ZX, and it looks really good. We did do the frame. We got framework done. We got suspension and brakes done, and we also put in a new fuel tank and fuel pump. So this mission for the ZX is this is one where I'm hoping to come out of this knowing more about the game, becoming a better Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 player. To that end, I'm not sure. I had an idea for what I wanted to do with the vehicle as far as a finish and stuff, but I'm not sure it's going to work. We played around with tires last time. Didn't really work. So I think we'll keep the 15-inch rims and then go larger. But what I'm hoping to do this time around is I want to do some body work. I want to try and get it reassembled so I can roll it. I'm hoping I can roll it into the paint booth without an engine. Just because I want to take a look at what liveries are available for this vehicle and try to get an idea of what the final project's going to look like. Because I had an idea, but it does require certain liveries, and I'm not even sure those liveries are available. So I want to get it at least to the point where it's got all of the body panels back on it, the doors and everything, and it's got 4 tires. Because I think if we do that, we should be able to get it to the paint booth. Not 100% positive, but let's go hit the repair table for the body. We're going to take a look here. I think we got pretty good amount of stuff here. Okay, so the ZX rear left door, got that to 100%. The trunk, hundo. Rear bumper, the rear right door, rear right door. Did I not get it all the way? Okay. Front right door. Nope, we got to do that one a second time as well. All right, the right side mirror, front left door, left side mirror. Yeah, so that's what I had this great idea, and then something occurred to me where I'm like, I'm not even sure that livery exists. I was hoping for a bit of I was thinking of kind of a desert camo kind of look. And I was like, I'm not even sure. I think that would be a livery. You can't really do two-tone. So I was like, I'm not even sure I can get that. I don't have my notes in front of me. But I think if we go here, we should be able to see. This was the big tire we bought. We've got off-road tires, 205/70 R15s. We're gonna let's stick with the 15-inch rims. This is a 295. So between 205 and 295 is 90 points, which would be 45. That would be 50. Let's see if we can get a 250. 70? What was these up here? The 65. Let's see if we can get a 250, right? 70 R15s. Let's pick up at least one of those just to see. Off-road tire B. I said B. I mean, again, neither one of these has a whole lot of. I said traction, but that's not it. It's what's the word? I'm losing. They don't have a lot of tread. That's the word I'm looking for. They didn't. Yeah, it doesn't look like it has a lot of tread. But we said we were going to go with R15s, right? Because that's what we have. We were going to go 250, right? 255. I guess I can't go 250. And then we were going to do 70, I thought, right? I think that's what we said. All right, so that's $435 credits. We got a 15% discount. Okay, so we bought one because we want to test fit to make sure it fits on there. So let's grab, and we're going to install that part. No, we want one of these. And we want to go 255/70 R15, right? That's the one we want. So that looks a little bit beefier, right? A little bit beefier for a four-wheeler. I think oh yeah, we got the ET at 0 as well, right? I wanted to play around with ET, but again, I did that on the other tire, and it didn't really seem to do anything. So I'm not exactly sure what the deal is there, but I'll put this tire on there. Let's hope it's not rubbing against the frame. Alright, so now we disengage. Alright, that does not look... Yeah, we got clearance there. We got plenty of clearance, actually. What do you guys think? I think that looks pretty good. I think that looks alright. So let's go ahead and we'll buy, I forgot to, forgot to write down what it was. We want to pull this tire so we can make a note of the size of this tire. R1570, right? If I go to inventory now, I can also, no, that's the, here it is. 255/70 R15s, okay. We want to go here, we want to go, we're going to get 3 of them. We want to go 15, 255, 70, right? 1,305 credits with a 15% discount. Okay. There it is. Again, today I'm reminding myself, not trying to, but I am reminding myself today we are going into the paint shop. We want to get the vehicle into the paint shop. Take a look at some liveries. Take a look at what we could possibly do as far as a finish goes, because I'm just kind of like running in place because I'm not exactly 100% sure I can do what it is I was hoping to do with the vehicle. So let's get it done. And then we will we'll be able to move more decisively in a specific direction. Okay. Nope. Thank you, sir. And like I stated, then after we do that and we figure out what we want to do, I want to start taking parts and seeing if we can, you know, complementary colors and kind of what can we do with the parts, you know. So let's mount up these 15-inch, because I know we can, once we do this, again, we'll be back to tear down mode. We'll tear down the tires again because I know we can paint the rims. So again, that's another reason why I'm like, I'm not sure if I want to change up the rims all that much. It is, after all, kind of a 4x4. It's not a show piece, you know, it's more of a go piece. So chroming out the rims and all that other stuff, that's all well and good. But you know, if you're talking about a mountain goat, a billy goat, you know what I mean, which is what I've lovingly entitled this one. Then I think you want something that you can kind of beat up a little bit, right? You're not going to be assembly mode. We're going to put the trunk back on. It doesn't have, I don't have lights, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't have glass either. I'm hoping that won't stop us from being able, again, all I want to do really is see the liveries. I want to see what I can possibly do with the paint job on this vehicle. Oh, it's got some silver on it already. See a silver stripe here? I didn't even see that. It's crazy wax funky right there, bro. Got that two-tone white silver. And by and large, I think we got to replace all of the glass, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And I checked the body shop, 43. I don't believe there's any body improvements. Okay, this is kind of weird because that looks like, what is that? Doesn't happen on that side, but it's on that side. Weird. All right, can I move you to paint just so I can see what the liveries are? I can. Cool. Okay, let's do that. Here we are in the paint shop. We're just going to take a quick gander at it. All right. Like I say, I think it's already got... No. Okay. So we want to go to the liveries and see what it's got. Okay, so none. Here's one. All right. Like I say, a little bit of a military look. 2. White with a black stripe. 3. I think if we change the color, oh, we can change the color of the stripe. Really? I didn't know that. If I go back to 1, can I change the colors on that? And then go here. That's where we were, right? No, doesn't seem like it. We're changing the colors somewhere. Interior. So we can change the color of the interior. And some of the colors will actually affect the color, so this is a darker color. So if we go with a lighter interior, it seems like it goes with a darker. Actually, that's not a bad look. I don't know if I like the white, but all right. 2 was the stripe. We can change the color of the stripe. 3, no, 2 is just black. I don't think we can change the color of the stripe, right? We can change the color of the car, but not the stripe. I don't like the red. I was kind of thinking like a brown, like a tan. Well, if we went with the brown, could I? No, that's red. If I went that, and then I go here, no. Something like that. I mean, not with the black stripe, but. All right, so 3, 4. Oh, okay, so you only have 3 liveries. You got the camo. You've got the. Actually, go back to the camo and let's see. Can we do color? No, it's just interior. It's just letting us change the interior. If I did this, and then I did, could I then do the brown I wanted? No, I can't. This is weird to me because, like I said, this is changing the interior. Can I do that and then put a different paint color on the exterior, or is it kind of one or the other? You either get the interior or you get the exterior. Because I would like to go interior. But let's say I wanted to go with change the livery. There's that brown color. I don't like the 2 though. 3. So if we go no, so everything is the same color. So if I went back, yeah, I mean interior and exterior are all the same color. Solid, metallic, pearl, matte. I would go matte, I think. I go gloss. I don't want to do that. I want to go matte. And we turn down the saturation a bit. Turn up the saturation. Turn up the brightness. Huh. I don't know. Now I'm even more confused than I was before. I'm not really digging on that. What do we got? Factory colors. Silver. Green. Yeah, that green's not bad. Red. Yellow. I've already done like a yellow. That green's okay. Sky blue? Is that a rare color? And kind of, well, that, I guess that's kind of close to what I was thinking. Metallic. Pearl. Matte. Chromed out. Chameleon. Well, there's, I mean, nothing to chameleon on the thing. Well, I guess it's got a little bit of a greenish tint. You know? Kind of see it. Not really digging it. Matte chameleon and gloss. Gloss. Solid. Okay, so I think we're gonna go. We're gonna do this. We're going gloss, paint. We're gonna go with the factory tan, although they're going, they switch it back to metallic because that's factory. Well, we would come back here and would switch this to gloss. I think that's better than metallic, don't you? I don't know. Metallic's okay. So yeah, we'll just go with the factory, I guess. Go with the factory color. So it's going to be kind of a tannish, almost gold. So we're going to take this back and we will try to paint up parts to kind of complement the vehicle. So let's get her up in the air. We're going to pull the tires off and the rims. And I want to see this. This is going to be an experiment in what parts can we paint. Like I told you, I'm almost positive the rims are paintable, so we will paint those up. But what other parts can we paint in the suspension? What other parts can we paint? Is there anything in the brake pads or anything? So we'll go ahead and we're gonna remove everything real quick. Oh no. All right, messed that up already. Sorry guys. What I wanted to do is empty my inventory. That's gonna make it a lot quicker and a lot easier. Okay, so you can go back on there. We're going to go and empty our inventory. Sorry folks, I kind of jumped on real quick and there's a whole bunch of stuff. that I wanted to... Do we have the... Yeah, we have it selected. Okay, so we're just going to keep those 2 tires because those... We need those. We're just going to offload all of the rest of this stuff into the separate... warehouse. There you go. Now we're clean. So now we'll go and pull everything off of the rear end, and then we'll see what else we can paint here. Here we go. All right. Try to do this rather quickly. We'll and like I said, that's what the goal of this series here is with the XY, right? XJ? I don't remember. What is it? The ZX. It's the ZX. Or the Billy Goat. I nicknamed it the Billy Goat. So that's the point of the Billy Goat, is I want to learn a little bit more about what I can or can't do as far as rebuilds go. So when I go into it, I have like I said, I just have a better idea and a better understanding, at least, of what I can or cannot do. So we'll go ahead and pull all of this stuff apart. I'm going to go back now. Obviously, not all rear ends are going to be the same. You know, they don't all have the same stuff, but at least we'll get an understanding of some of the stuff that you can do, you know, and then individual cases will vary, so to speak, right? So we're gonna hit this, get this. Okay. I think those might be paintable too, those hubs. Okay. Got it, Paul. Sorry. All right. So are you guys excited about seeing this one completed? I keep going back and forth. I do like the vehicle just on its own merits. And as I was mentioning in the last episode, I am trying also to pick up the as many achievements as I can. So one of the things is to open more alleys or more... Okay, we got all that off. It's all in our inventory. So this is pretty much the rear end. Oh, we got to disassemble the tires. So go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me what you guys think. What, you know, are you guys leaning towards wanting to see a certain color? Let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. It doesn't mean I'm going to take them, but I will listen, obviously. And if you have any other ideas about possible improvements to suspension and stuff like that, that's the other thing we can do. We want to do a 4x4. We can always go over here and see. Upgrade braking system. We should do that. We can upgrade the brake the brake shoes. We've got this. Okay, so here we go. Like I was telling you, current upgraded, you get an increase in credit value, but no increase in performance. But if we go to the upgraded parts, you go from 1.5% performance to a 1.65. And how much is that? Only 14 credits for that. Leaf springs, that's going to be 0. But you can't, I don't think you can upgrade. All right, so those of you who know better than I, it seems to me we can upgrade these things, but it doesn't really do anything tangible. I mean, if you tried to sell this, you'd get 11 credits instead of 10, but you're still not getting anywhere close to what you're going to spend for it. So I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm not positive if it's worth spending your scrap credits on just increasing the credit value. But as we saw, when you get into upgraded parts, well, then you're going to see a performance upgrade. That makes it, I think, more worthwhile. Let me know what you think. Again, I'm open. I'm trying to learn here, and that's just on face value. I'm thinking that's the stuff, man. That's what you want. 14 credits, I'll take it. Another 26 credits, we'll get up to 1.8%. I'll take it. I'm going to stop wasting money on trying to upgrade this stuff. I'm just going to worry about upgrading the... All right, and we can go to a 3-star for 57 credits, so I'm not sure how much that was. 57 and 23, that would be 80 credits, and then I can't remember what the first one was. So for less than 100 scrap credits, we've upgraded our high pro fuel tank, fuel pump, I should say. Okay, to almost a 2.0 performance, right? Okay, so we're going to the spray booth. Let's see what we can do with what we got. Don't let the paint out. All right, here we are. We're gonna paint parts. So we can spray paint the fuel tank, the leaf springs, the plates, leaf spring plates, the leaf spring U-bolts. We can spray paint. Oh, okay. So let's start with the fuel tank. All right, so we're looking at this, and we're looking at, you can spray paint it any color we want. You can go with that kind of that soft brown. What if we went with a dark brown? Chocolate brown. Do we go gloss, high gloss? It looks almost reddish though. That's probably more brownish. I'm gonna go solid brown. Paint that puppy up. Okay, so got our fuel tank painted. I say we do it, right? 100 credits. And let's do the other one. Oh, that's the other thing you got to take a look at. Okay, so we just painted that one twice. You got to look for the color. Oh, poop. Sorry about that, folks. So I spent $200 on that. I can't remember what I spent on painting the. I gotta watch it. I'm gonna go broke. Okay, I think we might need to reel it in. I just realized I'm down to 79,000 credits. I'm gonna paint these, and then I think we'll be okay. It does not look like I painted it though, does it? And let's paint the other one too. Okay. All right, so I don't know. I may have to change tack. I was spending credits, and I was not even paying attention to that really. So let's go ahead and get this back together. Get our nice painted fuel tank in there. I like it. I think it looks good. Our increased performance, 1.95% we're gonna get out of that fuel tank. I was thinking about painting the leaf spring rear axle, but I suddenly had a moment of clarity where I realized if you're not careful, bud, you're gonna drive yourself right into the poorhouse, just trying to fix this up. So I still want to experiment. I still want to see what I can and can't paint. That's the thing, is right now what I will wind up doing is I will wind up going back, doing a freeze frame and just making a list of all the things that are available for paint, all the parts, so that going forward I know, you know, I can paint the springs, I can paint the shock absorbers, I can paint the axle. I didn't paint the shocks, which again, that's always a good candidate for paint when you're doing a vehicle. Show off the suspension a bit, but I don't know if I would have painted the leaf spring plate or U-bolts. I don't know if I would have done that. Okay. Knuckle housing again. It's kind of buried. Was the wheel hub on there? Could we have painted the wheel hub? Axle. All right. Enough messing around here, kid. Get to work. I don't have the necessary. That's right. I gotta put the tires back together. All right. So yeah. So lesson learned, right? We figured out something about scrapping that really probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do it to performance upgraded parts. High Pro. That's what I'm like. God, I am. I'm sorry, folks. I don't know what is happening to me. I don't know if I'm just having elder moments or what the heck is going on, but my vocabulary is really kind of gone down here. Okay, so I think this looks all right. I think when we go to paint the car and we go with a softer, I might have even, all right, we got to put the wheels together. We'll take a look at that. But I think the dark parts with the lighter paint job, I think that's going to work out. Why do the rims not look like they got painted? You know what I mean? They still look like they're black to me. Why is that? That's gonna make me mad. That will make me want to buy new rims for sure. Because I was hoping that I would have those nice dark brown rims. I don't have it. Okay. See, it says it's painted here, but it doesn't say. Alright. And I am putting together a spreadsheet that keeps track of everything I spend. Everything we spend. Everything I spend. And so at the end, hopefully we'll have a pretty accurate accounting of... no, wait. We did it. Oh, alright. Pretty accurate accounting of how much... See, that doesn't... It says we painted it. But that does not look painted to me. Does that look painted to you? Yeah, you're gonna have to go, Chief, because I want painted rims, Joe. Okay, so there's that. Now, if we disengage, let's take a look. I kind of like that brown. I think it's kind of good that we didn't paint that, but I do like the leaf springs. Probably would have gone with the... all right, let's see. Let's take a look. Our inventory is empty. Okay. Do we do the same thing? No, let's not do that. Let's take apart the engine, and we'll start the engine rebuild. Because we already did that. So I'll take a look, and if again, now that I was reminded that I'm spending credits, I guess I'll be a little bit more choosy about what I do, but I am looking to kind of do the same thing with the front suspension. Take it apart and see which pieces we can paint and which pieces we can't paint. And then maybe just a little bit of color, you know, a little bit of that darker color to kind of offset the lighter brown that we're going to go with for the vehicle color. But we'll take a look at this. We'll pull it all apart. We're going to throw it up, throw all the parts up on the workbench, see what we can fix and what we can't fix. And then engine block head. Engine block. That oil filter actually looked kind of new. 52%. So, we already drained the oil. We had to get it off the engine. So there we go. All right, timing situation. We'll see what we can do as far as upgrades on the. I would like to. I think I have to upgrade the throttle if I want to do. We've already got an upgrade for the gearbox, which I think we'll be able to tune then in the dyno. I think we also are going to have to get a high pro throttle so that we can tune that. So we're definitely going to do that. We want to. That's one of the other things I do want to learn about. What does that do? How do you work it? You know. And who knows? Maybe we'll go ahead and upgrade those parts. I have a lot of scrap, and I have a lot of stuff that I still can scrap. So I will pick up more. And to be honest with you, upgrading the high pro fuel pump, I think like we said, it was only about 100 credits. It wasn't bad at all. So I don't feel bad. I had to rub my eye. Sorry about that. I don't really feel bad about spending those credits, especially since I figured it out. As far as I'm concerned, I figured out what I'm comfortable with, which is I don't think I'm going to spend on regular parts. It doesn't seem like there is any performance upgrade for upgrading those parts. You know, it just seems like that's. Keep that, hold on to that, and use that only for high pro parts. That will net you a bigger output. Sparky plugs. And as far as I know, the ZX, or the Billy Goat as I'm calling it, does not have an engine swap. That's another thing that I am looking forward to doing, is swapping out an engine, but I don't believe this vehicle has. I was watching a guy, and he was rebuilding a Jeep, and he put in a really big motor and stuff, and I'm like, he also changed the suspension, and I'm like, how do you get to that point? Yeah, I mean, can I just buy a different suspension and put it on there? I don't think I can I? But like I say, as far as this engine goes, it does not allow. It says there's no swap options, basically. The only engine you can put in is the engine that was in it. So we're gonna fix this one up as well as we can, and hopefully that will take care of the issue. And like I said, we're going to try and learn a little bit more about the tuning thing. I didn't even know it was back there. I kind of stumbled on it by accident. And we'll see what we can do with it. And again, just another something we'll understand better going forward. But I'd be the first one to say I kind of forgot that I was spending credits. So I'm going to have to... All right, I think we got to turn this over again. Now we'll pull the pistons out. Now we can pull the crankshaft. Engine head. There we go. All right, so we've broken down the engine. Here are all the parts. I don't think any of them, if we go with condition, bottom to top, right? 33%. So none of them are in horrible condition, but we're gonna take care of that. We'll fix what we can fix. We got the throttle for an I4, chance of an instant repair. Oop, we didn't get it. I am inadvertently hitting the button. That last one was the only one I intended to do. All right. Yeah. I mean, why not hit it, right? I mean, I'm having such good luck with it. I should watch it. I'm gonna jinx myself, but I'm doing so, you know, I haven't had a problem. Haven't really missed too badly. I missed one, but it just wound up being a you know, lost credits. I didn't wind up breaking the part, so. Oil pan. Oh, told you I was gonna jinx myself, didn't I? You gotta learn to shut my mouth. I think I was able to recuperate though. Oh, we're gonna fix the engine block. What? That's huge. That's a huge savings. If you can fix your engine block, that is the good stuff. All right. We missed it. We're shooting for the middle. There we go. Crankshaft is another, you know, if you can fix the crankshaft and the block, those are two things that put you well on your way there. Okay. There we go, folks. There we go. So if I can go shopping, and we can go to the High Pro tuning shop. We already got, what do we got? We got gearboxes. We've already got the gearbox. We have body tuning shop, which I've already looked, and they don't have our vehicle in there. So I guess there is no body tuning we can do. Usually it'll come up. Yeah. Delray Custom. So, okay, so there's nothing here. So the only other High Pro thing is the tune-up shop. So we can get a High Pro air filter. And let's see, suspension, nothing. Brakes, there's nothing for us here. We can get a High Pro exhaust system. We can upgrade our clutch plate, pressure plate. I think we can replace the flywheel with that. I'm not 100%, but air filters, camshaft. We need a throttle. These are carburetors. Charging inducers. Okay. Head. We can get a High Pro head. Okay. Slow your roll, Pete. Well, let's check out throttles, because we need an I4 throttle. I don't think they have piston rings. Piston with no. I want to add this to the list. That's what we're doing. We're shopping right now. I don't know if they have cam gear. We're gonna put one of those on there. And we're gonna just take a look at the High Pro, that flywheel on there. I know we can get a pressure plate, clutch plate, engine head, dual rail, crankshaft, throttle for an I4, intake manifold. We know we can do. I don't think there's upgradable ride caps, right? Let's just take a look and see if the water pump is power steering. Okay. So here we are. Let's take a look. Sway bar front end link. We didn't get that. Ignition coil for an i4 is 220 credits. Let's start with the one. Oh, Pete. X. Let's start with the one we're really concerned, which was the throttle. 3% upgrade. It's 310 credits. We're going to buy that part. Okay, so X that. What about engine head? 1,000 credits. 1,000 credits. Where are we at? 78,000. Okay. We'll get it for 850. Okay. Piston with Conrod. All right. I don't know. Maybe let's not go crazy. I'm on the verge though. You can see I'm on the verge of just going nuts and just picking up tons of stuff. Let's see if we can get they have blocks? No. No. Okay. What did I want? We can get a new camshaft, right? Dual rail? 340. We'll get it for 289. Water pump? No. Okay, so we can... Let's get rid of the water pump. Power steering pump? There is one for 250. Get it for 212. We don't want it to overheat, that's for sure. Okay, but there was no... There was no block? No. Okay. Ooh, okay. Notes. Where's my notes here? Rid of the engine block. All right. So let's put the block back on the fixed to 100%. So we'll take that. Crankshaft. Crankshaft was fixed to 100%, so we'll take that. We need pistons, though. I don't think we did. Yeah, the pistons did not fix. So let us go and do... How much for 4 pistons? 225 a piece. We'll get them for 191. If we pick up 4 of them, 794 credits. We'll put in some... Oh, we need rings, right? We'll just get... Do we get standard rings or do we get high pro rings? Do they have rings? Piston. No, they don't have piston rings. So we'll go here. And... Piston. We need rings. I think it's this one. 20 credits, we'll get it for 17. We're going 4 of those. Alright, here we go. And I am not... Should I upgrade those first? I might want to do that, right? Let's see what it costs us to upgrade the pistons. Back door here. Wing! Here we go. Upgrade parts. Alternator. Again, 5. We go from 5% to 5.5% for 25 credits. That's, you know, At 3,040, how do you not do that? If I go to 2 stars, it costs me, oh, I forgot already. So it was 25, let's say. 76 credits, I'll be up to 6%. 109, I'm gonna back out on, I'm backing out on that one, Chief. 113 to 124 for 13 credits. 2 upgrades. 2 upgrades. 2 upgrades. 2 upgrades. Okay, I think we're good with that. I'm happy with it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Oop. All right. So we got some high pro pistons. All right, let's roll this thing and let's get some rod caps on here, hold them in place. Although, to be honest, we should have put the bearing caps on first because that's what holds the crankshaft in place. So let's do that first. Put the crankshaft bearing caps on and then we can worry about putting the rod caps on, but we really should have locked that in place first. There we go. Okay, so that one's already on. Okay. And then this one here. Okay, so I think that's good. Drop this oil pan on, and then I think as far as that goes, the bottom of the engine is pretty sewn up. Tucked up. And actually, we can pick up a... go here and... 21 credits, we'll get that. All right. Okay, so there's that. We're gonna turn this over. And engine head, it's 6%. And oh, it has been upgraded twice. Okay. So it's a 2-star. We'll take that. Okay. All right. Camshaft. 100%. I know for a fact we can upgrade the camshaft. Oh, wait a minute. Pete, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because you have high pro. This intake manifold, that'll fit. This fuel rail I think will fit. But I don't have a high pro camshaft. I thought I had a high pro camshaft hiding in there, but hey, we got a couple of high pro deals I think we can put on this vehicle here. There you go. I4 MPI. It's not been upgraded. Let's take her out and let's maybe get her up to a 2-star. I'm gonna have to churn and burn on some more fuel rail. 15 credits. 27 credits. 2 stars. We're up to 3.6%. I'll take that. .63%. We're gonna take our throttle all the way up. That's just how it is, man. It's just how it's gotta go. All right. So we've got the manifold 1.5 to 1.63. I'm gonna hold on to it. We're good. We're good. 2 stars are okay for me. All right, let's get our camshaft back in there. And lock her down, hopefully. Yeah, I'm still debating. I'm still debating with myself. Well, nope, I need camshaft caps. Boom. Camshaft caps. All right. I'm still debating whether or not I should upgrade my camshaft. It's kind of an important piece, so I kind of feel like I should. I'm short 1 camshaft cap though. It's 5, not 4. Dagnabbit. Dagnabbit. Nope, I didn't have to do that. I keep forgetting that too. Yeah, got the high pro head. Why not go with the high pro camshaft, right? Why wouldn't you just do that? I don't know. There she is. Woo! Look at that baby shine, huh? Okay. Throttle. I hit the button by accident, so no, you don't go on there. Let's go back to assemble. There you go. There you go. There she is. How about we got a high... Did we upgrade that? We did, right? It's 2 star. Yeah, it's 2 star. Never mind. All right, what's left? Air filter. See, this is the ignition coil. We could upgrade that. Actually, we need a new one, so now we need a new fuel filter. No item. No item. $650, 552, especially I think for something that's going to be like 4-wheel drive. I think you want an upgraded. Flywheel, don't you? I don't know. We'll keep it on the list. What else do we have? Piston. Oh, we've already done that. So we can actually get rid of you. So. Alright, you're gone. Crutch pressure plate. We can't. Again, still on the fence. Dagnabbit. Still on the fence about that stuff. Clutch plate. Yep. Yeah. Engine head, we've already gotten. So we can get rid of the engine head. Fuel rail, we already have. Crankshaft, they don't have. So. That alternator. We do have a new alternator for 300 credits. We'll get it for 255. All right, we'll buy that. Intake manifold we already have. Oil filter, they don't have that. Power steering pump. Didn't I get one? Let's go around front. I think I already bought the power steering pump, didn't I? No, I did not. I don't know if we need a high pro power steering pump though. They'll be okay with that. Water pump. I thought a high pro water pump would be all right. Actually, I just want to double check because I would think they would have a high pro water pump, but they do not have. Okay. Alternator. I did buy the alternator. Okay. I knew I bought something from the front of the engine in high pro. There we go. Alternator. 14 credits. Of course I'm going to upgrade. 1.5 to 1.65. 1.65 to 1.8. We'll take it. 1.8 to 1.95. If you go to 3, it's 57 credits. That was bad. I'm going to have to cut. I'll cut all of that out. I just did a major stretch and yawn kind of thing. So hopefully you won't hear it because I'll cut it out. That was just the rudest thing I've ever done. I think we're okay with 1.8. I don't need to go all the way up. So let's go ahead and put this back on the engine. We got the upgraded alternator. 2-star upgrade. I'll take that. I don't think they have cam gears though, right? Let's check it out. Cam gear. Show me cam gear. They don't have it. So they can't show me the cam gear. Okay, those things I can get. Did I fix the cam gear to 100%? No, I did not. So I should have left that on. We're going to go back to the regular shop. We'll pick up a regular old cam gear, 130 credits. We'll get it for 110. All right. We're definitely going to need a new timing belt. Yeah. X. $35. We'll get it for 29. %. Belt tensioners at 45%. I'm not concerned with that. 35. 29. Timing cover. Fixed to 100%. How about the crankshaft pulley? Before we put that on, let us check to see if we can get a high pro crankshaft pulley. No. Okay. $120, we'll get it for 102. Okay. Keep our shopping list clean here. Okay. And we'll need a couple more belts. Serpentine belt. X. We'll go pick one up. I don't think they have belts in the High Pro shop. I don't think. Should we? Might as well check it, right? Might as well check it. No. $25 credits. We'll get it for 21. That idler roller 52% is still pretty good. I'm okay with that. I'm almost positive we'll need to replace the 37%. We'll go ahead and get a new one of those. Tab. 30 credits, we'll get it for 25. Okay. All right. So far, so good, huh? We're zipping right along here. We're gonna need some new spark plugs. We need that new fuel filter, and we're gonna get, I hit a lot of buttons there at one time. Here we go. And ignition coil, 220. We're gonna pick that up. And fuel pump. Oh, we have a fuel pump in here. I've seen it. A fuel filter, not a fuel pump. Fuel filter, there it is. All right. Take these out to the scrapper. The Dapper Scrapper Papper. And we want to 11 credits. 18 credits, up to 78%. 4.5 to 5.4. There we go. I'll take it. Let's see how we do here, folks. We're gonna this motor should really blow the doors off, huh? Ignition coil and fuel filter. All right, we're gonna need. I think we're gonna. What are we gonna do? We need spark plugs. So let's get some spark plugs. There aren't high pro spark plugs, are there? QRS. They do have high pro spark plugs. Look at that. 4 of them for 84 credits. And I'm sure there's high pro ignition wires. But do I want high pro ignition wires? Let's just go check it out. We can go from a 0.13% to 0.14, 10. We'll do one, yeah, not much. Might be bigger if we go from 2 to 3, but yeah, I'm not really interested. We got a 1 star upgrade for our spark plugs. We could do it. $150 credits. Oh, that's right. That'd be electronic. Pete. 55. We'll go with these. Nope. Which is weird, but the wires, and you know, we've got the upgraded ignition coil and the upgraded spark plugs. These are just wires carrying the spark. Yeah, upgraded. Okay, you could do that, but again, I'm going a little nutty with the upgrade. So, I think we've done enough, huh? Flywheel's only at 50%. What are you gonna do, Chief? You're just gonna buy a standard, regular old flywheel, or are you gonna spend the cash for an upgrade? I'm gonna go 75,000 credits. Okay, I don't think I'm ever gonna see what I put into this vehicle back. This was a boondoggle. But boondoggle though it may be, we might as well stick it out till the end, right? What do I say all the time? What do I say? I say in for a penny, in for a pound, right? So we're in for a penny, in for a pound. At this point, we've bit off more than we can chew. The only thing you can do is just keep gumming it until it's gone, right? So we got 1.79 of 2.1. 0.99, 1.08, 1.7, and then we've got 0.55, 0.6, 0.65. There you go. Opened it up. Let's do that. All right, folks. Here she is. Never gonna find a buyer who wants to pay for this vehicle. Pay what I should get for it, but I think we're steaming to the end here pretty quickly. Think 44. We need a new bearing. We're gonna get a normal bearing because they don't have them here. So we're gonna go here, 35 credits. All right, actually we can go to our list now and we can actually get rid of this and this and this. Yeah, we can get rid of that too. And that we might as well, right? So I think, folks, I think the engine's rebuilt. I think that's all we needed to do. So if we take this engine off the stand, take off engine from stand, we are now carrying this engine. We need this jack. We're going to put that over by 1. And we will install the engine. Idler roller A is 52%, but everything else is good. Put that engine in there. Thank you very much. You can go home. Go home. There it is. What do you think, folks? What do you think, huh? Okie doke, huh? Okie doke. All right, so I think we're going to end it here. We got the engine back in. We're going to have to, obviously, we're going to have to fit in the exhaust. We've got to reconnect the new gearbox and drive shaft. I think we can get an upgraded drive shaft. Then obviously put the battery back in. We got to put the windshield washer reserve in, or reservoir reserve. And the radiator, that type of stuff. Finish it off. Gotta get some new lights and do all that good stuff. So come on back next time, and we're gonna put the finishing touches on this here XZX. Where are we at with it now? So yeah, we bought it for 43,000. 3 credits. The sell value is at 56,852 credits. We're only going to get a profit of 13,846. So, yeah, Pete went a little nutty, but I guess you should do that at least once, right? You should at least have one vehicle where maybe you lose your mind a little bit and you get factory power, 138 horsepower at 5,085 RPM. We're going to have to see what we do once we get it all set up. But okay, so yeah, come on back next time. We're getting close to finishing this one. I think she's looking pretty good. Still got to do a paint job on her. Like I said, we still got to replace the lights and finish out the engine compartment. So come on back next time, and until I see you again, be safe, be well, and be good. And be back here next time, and we'll talk soon. All right, bye bye.